Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. I'm Nur Aqilah Binti Lukman and I'm going to present about the YK2 bug. The history of YK2 bug. The YK2 bug was a computer flaw, a bug that may have caused problem when dealing with dates beyond December 31, 1999. The flaw faced by computer programmers and used all over the world on January 1, 2000 is also known as the Millennium bug. When complicated computer programs were written during the 1960s to the 1980s, the computer engineer used two-digit code for the year. The 19 was left out. Instead of a date reading 1970, it reads 70. Engineers shortened the date because the data storage in computers was costly and took up a lot of space. As the year 2000 approached, computer programmers realized that computer might not interpret 00 as 2000, but as 1900. So activities that were programmed on a daily basis or yearly basis would be damaged or flawed. Due to the lack of result, many people dismissed the YK2 bug as hoax or an end of the world cut.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Afiqah Binti Asnan and I will tell you about Y2K Bugs causes. It is because limited memory space. Usually, when we present date in 6-byte text string, in order to save memory, programmers set only 2-byte text strings. So it could be save more character and save more byte of memory. More RAMs free up, less storage space was required, database can be reduced in size and less cost in building the computer. Therefore, it will form the Y2K glitch, which is cause miscalculation in many cases which affect nuclear reactor control station in medical and so on. That's all from me.
My name is Binti Jamaludin. So I will explain about the defect take place in the SDLC. The defect in SDLC is during the implementation phase. Majority of the computer programmers have been written to date in a computer in 6-digit format, which is day, month, and years.
So my name is Izzah Farihah Nadar and I will continue to explain about the defect in SDLC in Y2K bug. Okay, so when the programs were written, the programmers did not worry about what would happen when year 2000 rolled around. It is because they assumed that all the system would be too old-fashioned by then and there would have been a newer system. So this could be avoided, but it would have taken more storage space and a lot of money. That's all about the defect in SDLC in Y2K bug. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Balqis Binti Zainudin. I'm going to show you how this Y2K bug was solved using programming solutions. Number one is the expansions. 2-digit years were expanded to include the century, becoming 4-digit years in program, file, and databases. This was considered the optimal solution, which resulted in ambiguous dates that are permanent and easy to maintain. But this method turned out to be costly, requiring massive testing and conversion efforts, and usually affect the entire systems. Second is windowing. 2-digit years were retained and program determined the century value only when needed for particular functions such as date comparison and calculations. This technique, which required installing small patches of code into program, was simpler to test and implement than date expansions, thus much less costly. While not permanent solutions, windowing fixes were usually designed to work for many decades, it was tough acceptable as older legacy systems tend to eventually get replaced by newer technology. And last solution is with date repartitioning. In legacy database whose size could not be economically changed, 6-digit of years, months, date codes were converted to 3-digit years, with 99 represented as 099 and 2001 represented as 101 and 3-digit for days. Only input and output instruction for the data fields had to be modified, but most other data operation and will record operation required no change. This delayed the eventual rollover problem to the end of the year 2899. 2-digit year were expanded to include the century, becoming 40 years in program, file, and databases. This was considered the optimal solution, which resulted in ambiguous dates that are permanent and easy to maintain.
That's all from us about Y2K Bugs. Thank you.